What's going on YouTube? Dexxon again, and today is the day. If you don't know what today is, you need to go to the Runescape homepage and check out the first post, being Angel of Death has been released, and I have the perfect, no bullshit guide for you. Alright, if you're trying to kill this boss and you're looking at my guide for it, I'm going to assume that you have all the basics down, and that being you know how to get to God Wars and the requirements for God Wars, okay? And also to know how to get those frozen key parts for Nex. I'm assuming you've already killed the regular Nex before. Right, you should have. If not, go kill regular Nex before you try this, because this is ridiculous. So, speaking of the frozen key, let's talk about some of the other items. Shard of Zaros, which you can get for completing the Fate of the Gods quest, which offers protection from all God Wars dungeon monsters. Also, I would highly suggest an ancient ceremonial set so that you do not have to get kill count for Nex. Once again, you guys should already know this. So, one of two ways to get to Nex is obviously through the Nex portal in the Max Guild, or going to God Wars dungeon and then running just south, as I'm showing you right here, and just going through the frozen door, downstairs through the other frozen doorway, and across the little chamber over to the next kind of staging area. So other than the first preset being your ceremonial to get there, the second preset you're going to want, obviously, your best food, your best armor, your best overload that you have, and anti-poison, because Nex, she can poison you, enhanced Excalibur, Dread Nips, anything and everything to take on this bitch. She's a bitch. All right? So we masked it to try and learn it. And here are some of the drops that you can get. All those chests that you see, those are the followers that she has, her minions. You can get cosmetic override robes if you get the chest. Also the wand, the orb, and some new curses. I'll let you figure out those curses out on your own. But it is now time to kill Nex. So whether you're going in on another person's instance or you are joining or creating your own instance of your own, keep in mind that each instance lasts for one kill and each instance takes a frozen key charge. So beware of that. Don't let the frozen key break on you, because that sucks. So I want to explain a little bit here. We separated into quadrants. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And what I mean by quadrants is you see the long purple line going from north to south and another one going from west to east. Everybody stand in between those. Well, not everybody, but parts of your group will stand in between those lines and outside of the center area, because that's just for Nex. So everybody else will have their own area of responsibility within those quadrants. I hope that makes sense. So once you are ready, you're going to hit the good old orb in the middle, and Nex is gonna spawn, and it is time to fight. Once you've DPS'd her down a little bit, she is going to look at one of those quadrants, whether it be north, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. She's going to fly up in the air, and she's going to drop down looking in that same exact direction, so you can kind of get an idea of where she's going to be looking. And once she does that, all of those lines are going to freeze up, and you're going to get stuck in that quadrant. It is best to leave one person over there, preferably, because she is going to A, hit you for about 3,500 a tick, so that you need to freedom because it puts a bleed on you, and B, because there's going to be blood reavers spawning at the same time as those ice walls spawn. And you need to take out those blood reavers before they reach Nex. If they reach Nex, it throws out more damage to the tank, to the off tank, to DPSers. It just puts more damage on the table that can be avoided if everybody just DPSs their Blood Reaver and stuns their Blood Reaver so it doesn't reach Nex. Once the Blood Reavers die, you guys can all go back onto Nex and take her out down like maybe another couple 100k before the next mechanic kicks in. So once you got her down to about 2 million, the next mechanic is going to kick in which that is like red smoke is going to fly from the sky and create like a red ball on the ground. So when that happens, as you can see right now, red smoke comes down. Just click one step away and then click one step once again. and she does it 2 to 3 times. It's really not hard. Don't go running everywhere, and you're just going to create chaos. People are going to run into your balls. You're going to run into other people's balls if you start running around all crazy, and you just don't want to run into people's balls. It's terrible. But as soon as that's done, you're going to see 4 crystals that come in. They're going to explode on impact, so make sure you're out of the area of those 4 crystals. They spawn in the same location every time. Just make sure you're out of the way and DPS those crystals down before the time runs out on those. It's not very hard at all, at least not during a mass, but it might be harder in a smaller group. So as soon as you DPS the crystals down, Nex's followers are going to spawn, and you want to kill them in a certain order. You want to go kill Umbra, and then after Umbra, you're going to kill Glacies, and all the while you're killing her followers, she's going to continue to do her jump in the air and block off quadrants, and more Blood Reavers are going to spawn, and it's kind of chaotic in this small time frame because it happens fast, I'm not going to lie at all. So kill the Blood Reavers, that's first and foremost, and then after Glacies dies, kill Fumis third, and then fourth, you're going to kill Krurior. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a real word. But after you kill the 4 followers, it's back to DPSing on Nex. And as you can see, she says something about some smoke. Smoke's going to come down in the southern part. In this clip, I think it spawns anywhere. But as soon as that smoke lands, a pillar is going to be there, and you want as many people as you can inside that pillar. I would say 4 to 5 people before you click on it, because once you click on it, it deals 14,000 damage. And if you're the only person like that guy was, you're dead. So make sure you have a few friends in there with you, and then click the pillar. That way the damage is spread amongst all of you. If you have like 5 people in there and it does 14,000 damage, 14,000 divided by 5, no idea what that is, but it's a lot less than 14,000 on your face. Nonetheless, after you do the pillar, she's going to freeze some people. It's pretty much inevitable. If you get frozen, people will come and unfreeze you, just like normal Nex, and it's just carry on. You're going to DPS Nex down to about 600,000 health before the pillars on all 4 outer edge of the area are able to be attacked, and you have to take them out in the same order that you took out the minions. All while smoke is going to come down, it's going to be complete chaos. You're going to see the shadows underneath of you. Yeah, if you see your screen start to freeze up, you're just going to hit freedom, and it'll unfreeze your screen, it'll unfreeze your character, and you won't be taking any damage from that. But the first crystal to go is the shadow crystal in the southeast. You can see my screen starting to freeze up. I freedom it, and then you're going to take out the ice crystal, and then you're not going to have to worry about your shadow screen, or your shadow, wow, your ice what? Your screen freezing up on you. After you kill the ice, you're going to go down to the smoke, which is in the southwest. Take down the smoke, and the final one will be the blood up in the northwest corner. And if at any point you get a small blue ticking thing on your screen, on your character bar, it looks kind of like an adrenaline bar, go to the middle. It is a bomb, but don't freak out. Go to the middle, let the bar completely fill up. You're going to get another bar, and then just run away from your DPS squad and drop the bomb off in the area where no one is at. That way you're not killing any of your teammates. And after that, the last 600,000 is just straight up DPS, all while keeping a mindful eye on your adrenaline bar to make sure you don't have another adrenaline bar, essentially, and that being the bomb on you. And as long as you don't have a bomb on you, just keep DPSing down, and it's a pretty easy kill. And that's literally it for Nex. It's not too bad. It's kind of chaotic, but after you do it a couple times, it's easy peasy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, comment down below if you've found out something that I haven't, if you've ran into a mechanic that I haven't seen yet. I will be sure to annotate it to get the word out there, because yeah, it's a lot of stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace!